I don't know who you are or what you did last night, but did you know you sent out a sirens call to the universe? I felt so called to this oil. That and the princess treatment spray today has been so significant. But last night, you said I'm ready for it. In the astral, your higher self, it is the 1st of January as I'm recording this, okay? It doesn't matter when you're seeing this, but it does feel like there was this incentivization to change. Okay, there was this progression of growth. There was a download that you got. And again, the sirens call not only to receive love, but to receive abundance, to receive finances, to receive luck, to receive protection. Basically, anything that you needed going into this new year, going into this new season of your life. Again, whenever you're seeing this, you called it out last night. You have this, your higher self has this big plan for you. Okay, and I'm seeing multiple ways that this can go. You know, it still involves your own free will, your own choice to decide. But there are so many people that are supposed to meet you. There's so many places that you're supposed to go, things that you're supposed to do, experiences that you're supposed to be had. And you, again, you're like, I want to live the highest timeline. I want to be the most protected. I want to be the most abundant. I want to be the most loved. And you literally, fast car zooming by, you sent out that sirens call to the universe and the universe heard you. So let's pull some cards and let's see what this message is more about. But again, you know exactly what you want, okay? We had the Strength card and we had the 6 of Pentacles. This card has been coming out a lot. Both of these cards honestly have been coming out a lot for me personally. It's like you have put in the work. And I feel like with this too, you are somebody that has proven that you don't operate out of ego or greed. Okay, you give back to your community, whether it's through your finances, through your work, through your voice, through your support, through your essence, through your presence. You give back, and you don't have this mentality of wanting to hoard wealth, of wanting to hold knowledge, of wanting to just, you know, I'm hearing like gatekeep. You don't want to gatekeep certain things, okay? 212 as I'm saying this, and you have proven to the universe through so many different eras and courses of action through your life that you are not only someone who's willing to work for it, but you also believe in the divine in times of struggle and in times of need. Okay, you could have been someone who's, you know, literally struggled with homelessness, with poverty, with so many things that have happened in your life, but your ability to remain positive, your ability to remain optimistic, to trust in your manifestation, to trust in your abilities, to believe that there is better out there for you, to believe in miracles, to believe in manifestations coming to your door and being the recipient of it, like that is entirely why you are going to be the recipient of so many good things. And again, you put out the sirens call. It's like these opportunities may have been waiting for you for quite some time, but because you have this level of confidence and this self-assurement and you are ready to take on these opportunities and to go to these places and to meet these people, it's finally being aligned for you. It's finally being able to materialize in the 3D. And I was really channeling in 2026, a lot of you guys are going to be traveling. There's a lot new love. There's a lot of new opportunities. The world's happening, okay? Like a lot of you guys closed out so many big chapters in your life. And I know that closing out the cycles, I know that the death part of everything, of every cycle is the scariest part, but it's the most necessary part in order to move on. If we don't close out the chapters that are bad for us, if we don't remove ourselves from those people, from those environments, then we never allow the opportunity for the good to come in. And you did that. You closed out those cycles. And even though it was hard and, you know, there were times where you didn't know if you were doing the right thing or you were taking the right step, or, you know, you had to have those difficult conversations, or you had to put yourself forward in ways that you weren't expecting or you hadn't previously. It was all for the higher good. It was all to put you in the positions and in the rooms that you were supposed to actually be in, not any of this matrix bullshit, okay? Like, you don't want to subscribe to that kind of life and that kind of energy anymore. You want to live authentically for yourself and in your own divine power. And again, it's like calling in everything that is meant for you. Sirens called to being okay with eyes being on you, being okay with being perceived, with being conceptualized. And again, that's what's going to allow so many different opportunities for you, because this is such an expansive collective. But a lot of you guys, I am channeling modeling, actress, being a public speaker, being in some way in the limelight, and you have to be okay with, again, people not always liking you, with people making comments, with people not always agreeing with what you have to say. But because you have worked through those wounds and through that fear of being seen, it's like, this is the time to say, again, sirens call, like, I'm ready to receive what I've been working so hard to obtain. And you know, sirens using their voice, you're using your voice in this new time. 505, this is the card that flew on the floor. Okay, you are operating out of a place of truth, out of a place of divine and honest communication. You're defending yourself in different ways. You're advocating for yourselves in different ways. You're pushing past comfort zones. You're going to places that maybe you're not necessarily welcomed, or they don't expect people like you. But again, you are just pushing yourself to the limit. You're not settling for less than you deserve. You're not settling for excuses. You're not settling for no's. You are taking life by, you're taking the bull by the horn. You're taking life by the storm, and you are saying, this is my life. I declare it as mine. And again, if I need some people for some protection, for some guidance, for some assistance, for some collaboration, again, anything in the external or in the spiritual, last night, you literally said, I'm ready for it, and I am ready for it now. And so the universe is saying, be prepared to receive things, be prepared and ready for things to start to materialize in the 3D, because you put out that sirens call and you are more than ready for it, babe, because you were meant to be seen, you were meant to be heard. And again, because we can finally step in that energy of accepting it and not shying away from it, it's coming to you, babe. Again, your voice is meant to be heard. You're supposed to be known. That's what I have for you.